And I mean, on the times where you didn't play smart, you had been playing smart before, so he just assumed you played smart and didn't punish, right? So like your pressure was really on point, and the way you were securing like 30, 40 damage combos, that was really conducive to your win. I think you earned it. Don't feel bad. You got it. Just because of the way it ended. All right.
So now we got Falco versus Falco versus Ganon. Sammy against Headcrab. Falco's able to get a lot of damage on early, and other combos will take him like really far.
Yep.
And if he can gimp Ganon, because Ganon's really linear recovery, it's very similar to
Headcrab's really good at mixing it up, though. I'll count him out. He's so many years playing Ganon. He understands how. Okay, well he makes me into a liar.
And then Sammy calls out the high recovery with charge up smash.
Sammy, it was just sick read. Yeah, this is a dead bird.
Both characters, if they're off stage, they're probably dead.
Combo and edge guard the other to hell. And so Sammy needs to be really smart about his recoveries. And Headcrab, I've seen, is smart about his recovery. So I trust him to do well on that. But if Sammy can match it and keep the pressure going, that was good. That was a good angle. If he can keep the pressure going, then he can take this. He can definitely take this set.
Yeah.
Solid. F-Tail's a really useful tool against Spacey because it's out. It's actually out for a deceptive amount of time, maybe about like twice as long as it looks. Right?
Yeah.
And they're very long legs, so it'll stuff side B or up B on reaction and side B as a read, and it's as a low commitment read. I mean, a medium commitment read. Like if they chose not to go on stage with it, you get you don't end up with a lot of lag relative to them. But if they chose to go on stage, you get hit by their side B, so that could be bad.
But one thing that Headcrab really likes to do is tech chase after side B. Like he likes to go for reads rather than more reaction, which can get him a lot, get him kills early, but also he can pretty much drop more guaranteed damage really easily.
Yeah, I agree with that. He does. The aspect that's a little, that was a nice way to drop. Underrated though about that kind of tech chasing and that sort of punish is the mental aspect that I've definitely felt while playing against him is, oh my god, he's in my head.
Yeah.
With the 1 or 2 times it lands, he wasn't in your head, he went for it and covered a different option this time, hoping that maybe you did it this time. Right.
Or he does the Tismatic Captain Falcon special where you always just read tech back.
Read tech in or read tech in place every time and just punish that and hope
it works.
Look, it works. Oh, you missed the jump. I would blame that on Melee if this was Melee, dude. Yeah, he just didn't jump. What a goober. So, Sammy can get a lot off this. That fair was actually really nice. Nothing else would have landed there. Falco's fair has some pretty deceptive range. It's actually not a terrible move if you land it as you go down onto the ground, right?
I think Sammy could have secured that kill there if he just did run off double jump down air.
Yeah.
But he's afraid of being grabbed, and that's
a legitimate fear.
That's a legitimate fear because you die to 0 no matter what. If that grabs you, you're dead.
Yeah. Sammy probably considering maybe swapping even to Fox.
Yeah.
I think that the Falco pick is smart, but that he just needs to play the Falco pick smarter. He hasn't been utilizing his some of his better walling tools. And I mean, it's hard to wall out Ganon because fair is so big and every time you trade with Ganon, Ganon wins.
Yeah.
Right? It's just like with Fox Falcon, right? What I was saying earlier is every time that Falcon nairs and trades with anything that Fox does, Falcon's really sad that it traded. Right?
But it's the opposite for Ganon because
Ganon,
he wins every trade.
Every trade, if you just go hit for hit, Ganon wins every time, right? Because that fair, even if it's the same hit, nine fairs and then you trade with a different move every time, Ganon still wins.
Yeah.
Because 5 fairs in, you probably die.
All right. So, Game 2, Ron.
That blaster was really risky. If he was Falco, it was a little bit less risky, but also it would have taken longer to do, and it didn't even come out this time.
See, now Sammy's using laser a lot, and if he was Falco, he'd be able to get a lot more off these lasers.
Yeah, and he doesn't even need to get a lot off of them. He just needs to like. I mean, keeping Ganon out.
He'd be able to get a lot more than 2%.
I really God, I don't know what to think about this counter pick. It has platforms, it's wide, Ganon doesn't have a lot of speed, but also the edge guards will probably play out the same, right now, but it gives Ganon more time and more height to recover with. I think what you'll see a lot is Headcrab's going to live to a pretty high percent, because he's just going to get bared and nared off stage a million times.
Yeah.
And that was part of the problem that Sammy was having before against Falco too. He was having a really difficult time securing kills. That nair that Headcrab just did, that's something that Ganon players do a lot, which is when you do this aerial that puts you just below the platform, and then you can double jump Nair, both hits of Nair will come out, hit shield, you'll end up advantage no matter what, because the Nair will auto-cancel every single time. And it's actually a super grimy way to apply pressure, and because really the only way to end up to utilize or like to escape the frame disadvantage you're going to experience is to roll, which is a huge frame disadvantage itself, but 3 position can be useful, but that opens you up to a really, really, really bad read. So you'll want to watch for those. All all 2 of you, whatever, watching chat and playing against Ganon. But I think that the way that you can see Headcrab utilizing Fair to just wall out. There's another auto cancel there. This time not on the platform, and he got kind of messed up there.
And he got
I don't know what he was going for, but it's
down. He tried to down B and probably edge cancel it to the left, but he probably messed up the B reverse, and he just kind of got stuck there. Yeah. And Sammy didn't really get anything off it, but it's also kind of hard to
underrated.
It's underrated, but it takes so long to come out that it's understandable to not go for.
No, it is. But when they're behind you, and because Ganon's grab range is so poopy, like it's actually like really legitimate of an option.
Yeah.
Less so for Falcon, but really it can work. It can work wonders. Headcrab's movement is another thing you can watch. It's really crisp as a Ganon player has to be, but.
So Sammy might be a stock behind right now, but because he's Fox and Shine exists, it's still extremely close.
Yeah, well, that's what we need to see is for Sammy to actually be taking these stocks as early as he's capable of. And I mean, the risk
he's not committing to edge guards. He's hitting Headcrab off stage, and then he's just running away and doing blaster. That's what he's doing.
Yeah, it's like he's respecting the recovery too much. Like with last set, John's Fox against Zeddy's Game & Watch. John gave the appropriate amount of respect to Game & Watch recovery without fearing it.
Yes.
Right? He never feared it, but he applied